everyone. I'm Katy. Some of you may know me, some of you won't. I am making a few short videos. I just want to give a little bit of information about one of the businesses that I run. I think there's a lot of misconceptions, and I have some really interesting things to say on my network marketing business from different points of view. So I work as a distributor for a company called Newcerity International. I'm based out of the UK. Newcerity are based out of Texas, and it's changed my life completely. So this video that I'm going to make today, I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible. I want to talk about running a network marketing business in comparison to running a self-employed business. So I've heard lots of videos out there on network marketing versus a traditional business like a Monday to Friday 9 to 5 commute to an office, and also in comparison to running a big franchise. But for a bit of background, I'm a makeup artist by trade, and my main business up until now was I have a bridal makeup business called Makeup by Katy. I'm well established. I've been doing makeup for over 18 years. My self-employed side of my business has been running since about 2009, really successfully. You know, it's brilliant. It's bridal makeup, so I'm in the wedding industry, and what that means is I pretty much sign off 85% of my weekends a year on average, and that's even out of peak season. I still work weddings, I still have to fit in trials, and I do makeup lessons, and I have to work around other people's full-time, Monday to Friday 9 to 5 jobs and commitments. I travel pretty much anywhere, all over the UK, and for weddings I've travelled Europe and beyond, and it's fun, it's incredible. But I'm a mum now. I have an almost 5-year-old, and I have another one due any day now. So keeping closer to home and still earning money is still, it's really important. It's a must. That said, I'm not afraid of hard work. I wasn't looking for an easy way out to sort of sit on my bottom and make money. But as a rule, we're all kind of taught the traditional work model from an early age. We look at our parents and we look at people around us, and that's, start at the bottom, work your way up. And if you're lucky or good enough or lucky enough, you can work your way to the top. Commuting to and from an office, or like me, miles and miles of motorway driving all over the country in my car. It's kind of what's expected of us. Our parents did it, and we take it on the nose because it's a job, and that's what everyone we know does and still does, and hopefully one day we'll get to retire and enjoy the fruits of our labour in our old age, or we'll win the lottery, because that'll happen, because there isn't really any other way. Well, actually there is. And when the Newcerity business model was first explained to me, I did listen. I wasn't completely open at first. I don't think many people are, but I listened because I already knew that there was a better way from a full-time job, and that was running my own business. But it still wasn't perfect. It still wasn't enough for me. I still wanted more time with my family, and I still wanted more. I wanted to be able to do more, and I didn't want to feel so confined. So I looked at the very bare bones of it. I looked at the money. I really broke it down. I tried to take any feeling or emotion out of it, and I tried to just compare the two side by side. What would I pay out compared to what would I earn? And this is where this was a complete no-brainer for me. As I mentioned already, I'm quite well established. So when I take on a wedding job, I'm not cheap. I charge probably one of the highest in my area. So for me, charging more wasn't really going to bring me in any extra money. It just wouldn't work. So what I did was I looked at what I charged compared to what I paid out and what I had left. So let's say, for example, I charge £400 for a wedding. Sorry, I'm looking at some figures that I've written down. Let's say I use products to the value of approximately £25 to £30 each time. That happens if you've got a big wedding. My travel costs will be on average £30 to £40. I then pay out for childcare, I pay out for insurance, I pay out for disposables that I use in my kit to keep it hygienic, and then obviously I pay tax. So alongside the everyday costs, the annual costs of running my business include about £2,000 a year just to keep my website with service, updates, SEO management and everything, you know, to the level that I need it to be to run a successful business. I put through over £3,000 worth of products to keep my kit replenished and up to date and hygienic, and that's not unusual. That's every year. And last year I put through nearly £4,000 worth of travel, and that's only a fraction of my expenditure. And on top of that, I then consider the non-financial implications, which means every single weekend I'm busy. And most of my friends work Monday to Friday. My daughter's obviously off school at weekends. So every single weekend I miss birthdays, weddings. I missed my daughter's third birthday. Her birthday was on the Saturday. I had to work it, and I had to work the Sunday morning. And so we had her birthday party on the Sunday. She woke up on the Saturday and she asked if it was her birthday. And I told her it wasn't. I had to tell her it was the next day because I was working, you know, heartbreaking. And I haven't actually taken a full 2-week summer holiday in years. We've taken the odd week's break, which is incredible. I can only do that because of Nucerity. In comparison, my Nucerity business costs me £112 every month, and for that I get 2 or 3 products, whatever I'm ordering that month, that I use, that I then write off as a taxable expense, that I would be buying anyway because they are absolutely phenomenal. That will be covered in another video. But I get them at wholesale, so if I were buying them as a non-Nucerity distributor, I would be paying a higher price. On top of that, I would be spending money on facials and other products and treatments because I like to take care of my skin. So what I'm actually doing is I'm consuming my overheads. And in comparison to the money that I spend on products for my kit, none of which I'm allowed to use myself, it's a fraction. So within what I pay, so I get my products, I also get a fully comprehensive and beautiful website. It's easy to navigate. It looks great. I pay 0 server costs for this. The whole system is free for me to use. I get marketing materials. I get access to all the training. I also have an e-commerce site. So if somebody wants to purchase a product through me, I just give them a link. They go straight on. The product gets delivered from head office to their door. I don't have to drive around with products in my boot, spend all my time in a queue at the post office. If they've got an issue and they need anything refunded or exchanged, they deal directly with corporate. That's not on me, and I get great commission. And I managed to do this from home. So I'm now on, you know, maternity leave because I'm about to have a baby, but I'm still running my business. So I still sit at my computer and I talk to all my team. My team are all over the world. My team are in Canada, Australia, the US, all over the UK. I run the majority of it via Skype or Zoom, and I do it around my daughter when she goes to school, or when she's on a play date, or when she's with my husband, or when she's asleep in bed. You know, I make this work. I mean, I'm sitting here in my living room. You can see my daughter's toys in the background. My camera is resting on a Play-Doh pot. This is about as family friendly a business as you can get. You know, and a lot of my other friends are local mums with kids, so we just get together play dates and we earn extra money each month. And we have, you know, we've made great friendships. So I never looked back once I signed up. It's what's enabled me and my family to, you know, decide to have a second child, because maternity leave doesn't really cut the mustard when it comes to paying the bills. So don't be closed-minded when somebody comes to you with an opportunity. You know, there is another way. We can be skeptical. That's healthy, but look into it. I don't know many people that couldn't do with earning extra money a month, and I don't know anyone that doesn't have skin that wouldn't like their skin to be healthier. So I hope this has explained to you why I'm so passionate about what I do. And if you've got any questions, pop me a message. If you want to have a look at these amazing products, pop me a message and I'll send you over some information. Okay, thanks for listening. Bye.